The leukemia would see to that. But the mother still wanted her son's dreams to come true. She took her son's hand and asked, "Bobsy, did you ever think about what you wanted to be when you grew up? Did you ever dream and wish about what you would do with your life?" "Mama, I always wanted to be a fireman when I grew up." Mom smiled back and said, "Let's see if we can make your wish come true." Later that day, she went to her local fire department in Phoenix, Arizona, USA, United States of America, where she met fireman Bob, who had a heart as big as Phoenix. She explained her son's final wish. Final wish means the last wish before death, and asked if it might be possible to give her 6-year-old son a ride around the block on a fire engine. Fireman Bob said, "Look, we can do better than that. If you will have your son ready at 7 o'clock Wednesday morning, we will make him an honorary fireman for the whole day." Honorary means given as an honor or respect without the person needing the usual documents. He can come to the fire station, eat with us, go out on all the fire calls, the whole 9 yards. The whole 9 yards means everything possible or available. And if you will give us his sizes, we will get a real fire uniform made for him, with a real fire hat, not a toy one, with the emblem of the Phoenix Fire Department on it, a yellow slicker like we wear, and rubber boots. Slicker means professional. They are all manufactured right here in Phoenix, so we can get them far. 3 days later, fireman Bob picked up Bobsy, dressed him in his fire uniform, and escorted him from his hospital bed to the waiting hook and ladder truck. Escorted means took. Bobsy got to sit up on the back of the truck and helped steer it back to the fire station. He was in heaven, means Bobsy was very happy. There were 3 fire calls in Phoenix that day, and Bobsy got to go out on all 3 calls. He rode in the different fire engines. The paramedics van. Paramedics means ambulance attendant. And even the fire chief's car. He was also videotaped for the local news program. Having his dream come true, with all the love and affection that was lavished upon him, so deeply touched Bobsy that he lived 3 months longer than any doctor thought possible. One night, all of his important signs began to drop dramatically, and the head nurse, who believed in the hospice concept that no one should die alone. Hospice, H-O-S-P-I-C-E, means emergency room or nursing home, began to call the family members to the hospital. Then she remembered the day Bobsy had spent as a fireman. So she called the fire chief and asked if it would be possible to send a fireman in uniform to the hospital to be with Bobsy as he made his transition. Transition means progress. The chief of Phoenix Fire Department replied, "We can do better than that. We will be there in 5 minutes. Will you please do me a favor? When you hear the sirens screaming and see the lights flashing, will you announce over the PA system? PA system means public address system, that there is not a fire. It's just the fire department coming to see one of its finest members one more time. And will you open the window to his room? Thanks. About 5 minutes later, a hook and ladder truck arrived at the hospital, extended its ladder up to Bobsy's third floor open window, and 14 firemen and 2 firewomen climbed up the ladder into Bobsy's room. With his mother's permission, they hugged him and held him and told him how much they loved him. With his dying breath, I repeat, with his dying breath, Bobsy looked up at the fire chief and said, "Chief, am I really a fireman now?" "Bobsy, you are," the chief said. With those words, Bobsy smiled and closed his eyes for the last time. I repeat, with those words, Bobsy smiled and closed his eyes for the last time. Think progress, believe in progress, push for progress, for happiness, health and satisfaction also. Summarizing into 10 principles for progress. Believe in yourself and grow rich. Riches begin in the form of thought. Clear goal. Energetic desire. The only way to start is to start. Don't postpone getting started. Keep working very hard. Don't give up. Positive attitude. Have a big and kind heart. It is more blessed to give. Have helping nature. Do understand very deeply the importance of happiness, health and satisfaction. Thank you to all great progressive personalities. Clap for yourself very loudly.